Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own current life experiences. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, or you can find the current list of reading services I offer. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Taurus, I see the month of February is going to be very restless for you. Many of you will feel or experience like the tone of the month as being a little annoying or just restless, agitated, at times affecting your nervous system. There's something about the month that's a little stressful for you. For some of you, it has to deal with changes. Things are changing. There's something changing in your life that is creating that response against it, or that very intense response with wanting something to change. And when it's not changing, I see you reacting badly or aggressively, even for some of you. Some of you could feel very angry with something. For some, I see an angry energy related to pregnancy or related to children. So it could be like you could be getting into arguments with your own children if you are a parent, or you could be getting into arguments with your parents as well. Or you could be very upset with a situation about a pregnancy. Maybe it's an unplanned pregnancy, either coming from you or your partner, and it's just creating a lot of havoc in your life. You were not planning. There's something about a pregnancy that is out of what you were planning or out of what you wanted to happen right now. And some of you, there could even be a situation where there's a pregnancy making you feel so angry because it's outside of your relationship. So it could be something a little scandalous or connected to a cheating episode here. This is for some. For others is you just witnessing or watching something. Maybe it's about you seeing your ex becoming a parent, or you seeing someone like a past, an estranged family member or an estranged friend leaving something or enjoying something in their life that makes you feel annoyed, jealous, or aggravated. For some of you, it's because you feel like this person does not deserve this happiness. There's something that feels like a salt to the wound for you, Taurus. I'm feeling like a strong nervous energy connected to a Pisces or a Pisces person or a Pisces influence. But for some of you, it's also something that maybe is going to be like very meaningful, this type of themes or dynamics I'm describing as we get into Pisces season this month of February. There's something about, again, you feeling like a person is very deceitful, fake, not living by honest, correct morals, and you feeling like it's unfair that they get to be happy, or they get to be leaving something, or they get to be doing whatever they're doing or showing off, as when it's like you're comparing your current life or what's going on in your life with someone else. And it's triggering because if you're looking at someone else's life or appearances can be deceiving, Taurus. So pay attention to you not buying into narratives that are about appearances, right? So it's one thing how it appears to be, it's another how it actually is. And I'm being given here like the clue for you that whoever is triggering you, if this is coming from a person, whoever is triggering you in the month of February, you know the deep-seated truth about this person or how this person works. And so you know that there's something that might not be at all something you wished for yourself. So why you're feeling triggered or jealous or envious about someone's whatever happening there. In other instances, it could be someone is doing this to you. So if there's good fortune coming to you, if there's good situations coming to you, there could be someone very, very angry and someone very upset and someone very jealous because they're seeing you moving on with your life or they're seeing you accomplish something they are not on their own. So it could go mutual ways, right? It could be you feeling triggered or someone else feeling triggered by you and what's happening in your personal journey. Some of you are growing and evolving spiritually as well. And as you are growing and evolving, and there's changes connected with this spiritually, almost like a spiritual distancing from low vibrational creatures, the more you become ever more distant, and this aggravates and annoys, again, the low frequencies. So again, I feel like many of you are protected in whichever kind of drama is going on, especially Taurus that have been, again, working with their spirituality, working with becoming better or higher, like to connect with a higher frequency. It's making a difference because you are like shunning. It's like an energy of you like really like shunning this negativity out of your life, but the reaction to it, you could hear that there's someone so angry, or you could see or you could feel that someone is so angry about something. I feel like you're dealing with a situation where someone is having a hard time accepting something is over with you. So this can be an ex, or this can be like someone you walked away from for good reasons. Like maybe you catch this person doing something really wrong, or you understood that this person wanted to be with you just out of interest. I'm hearing something connected with you, someone that wanted to be with you just for sex or for, again, just carnal reasons. And you are in a moment where your spirituality or your spiritual developments are kind of like the biggest issue. Even if you don't know that, like your spirituality is a big theme here. And I see you had to distance yourself from something to preserve your spiritual identity and your spiritual growth. So deep down, someone's upset with you because you chose the soul, you chose your soul. You were not tempted or corrupted by the material. Now, I also see like for some of you, it could be like you're feeling like you have to wait it out. You have to let the storm pass before you make any decisions. It could feel like there's things going on during the month of February that are complicated and complex. But you feel, or you're going to be in a certain way, you're going to be led to this knowledge that it's not time for you to act yet. That it's time for you to observe at a distance. Reflect. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is do nothing. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. Not react, not act, not speak about it. And it could be hard because with this card of the bear and the clouds and the coffin, you're going to feel triggered intensely, powerfully in that space of the low vibration. So it could be anger, jealousy, envy, lust, whatever it is. We are human beings. Even in our spiritual development and journey, there's always going to be a time where we're going to be tempted, right? So something is going to get to you in that low frequency spectrum. But I see you having abilities to not react. And that's the purpose of this month of February, is for you to learn to control whatever very powerful instinct is getting to you. For some of you, can also be about revenge or a temptation to get revenge on something. I feel like some of you could receive news that unfortunately are not the best, in terms of you just feeling like very disgusted or very displeased with people's behavior, right? So much so that I see you closing off in your tower, so closing off in your own world, to not want to deal with all of this. And for others, you're just upset that things are not going as planned. You had a plan and something now is happening that gets in the way. It could be family changes, family news, pregnancies, as I said. It could be you and your family members not getting along. It could be life, society changes, right? Things to deal with, the environment, in the political sphere, in the environment sphere, things outside of your control again. I see you feeling like February is just a little bit like crazy and you don't want to deal with it, and you shouldn't be too much out there dealing with it. If you can balance the time you spend in the freak wild circus out there versus the time you spent in your home refugee, that would be advisable here for you to not feel so aggravated and triggered. It can be also that you had plans to begin something again and there's delays. It could be delays with actual like papers, documents, things you need to get something going. For some of you, it's about property, it's about initiating a business and the licenses and the documents you need for that, or about something you wanted to be done with, something you want to finish, but there's something getting in the way of you closing up the chapter, closing up a situation, solving a situation. And so it's still like a pending. You could feel like the month of February is an ongoing, like pending kind of moment where you could feel like you're constantly left on the wait or on red, right? Where you don't know what's going on the other side. For some of you, you could be upset and angry because someone left you on red, someone left you without answers, someone ghosted you, things like that could be as well, blocked you, could also be sources of why you're angry, or you're not getting the response from a specific system that you need. That could be to deal with education or law, or bureaucratic stuff where documents are needed and you're just waiting for a response and the systems are so slow. People's slowness or slowness in systems will annoy you very much. And the purpose here is for you to not completely lose it and keep yourself in check. It's a month where you should regularly keep yourself in check, specifically when you feel aggravated. When you feel strong emotions, strong reactions, don't suppress it. Notice them, honor them, channel it in constructive ways, right? Release your anger or your rage or your jealousy or whatever it is you're feeling as positively with constructive outlets as you can. I feel like for some of you, using that as motivation, using that as power, all right? Instead of it controlling you, instead of it consuming you or eating you up, is exactly how you can turn this to your advantage, is using this as a source of power where, okay, you receive this annoying energy in your space, and you're going to push back even stronger. And then if you get another slap, you're going to slap back even harder, but in a way where you're building up strength, you're building up courage, you're building up power, vitality. You're not letting something break you, because the point here is to not let something break you, is to not let something take you down from that tower of growth, of a spiritual evolution. The purpose of these annoying situations could be to take you down of that high position, you've conquered. So don't let low vibrational energies take you out of the space that you earned. So Taurus, I hope you have an amazing month of February. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.